Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Rain, and I am so stoked to actually have him, and a huge shout out to Toyco, because that's where I got my Rain and my Smoke, because these guys were New York Comic Con exclusives. If you didn't go to the con or knew somebody that was there that could snag these for you, they basically sold out. And then they released them to like distributors and things like that, like Big Bad Toy Store and things like that. And then Big Bad Toy Store launched it out, and to get the closest to con price you could get, you had to get the nasty bloody version, and I'm not a fan of the bloody version at all on any of these figures, so I need to have my guys clean. And then Toyco got a hold of them, and honestly their price was lower than Big Bad Toy Store, plus the free shipping, and I'm talking about shipping from California to over here to Maryland. I mean, it's across the country, and I still ended up paying less than if I would have went with another toy distributor, which I'm super ecstatic for, and that's really why I put a lot of love to Toyco. They treat their collectors and customers the way they should be. So this figure comes in that typical style ninja box. You got Mortal Kombat and Rain there. You got the artwork of Rain, which looks great. It's got like a weird, like purpley creamy eye. Then it continues on this side, and then you have the figure posed right here, and then we get a lot of stuff on the back. So let's go ahead and take a look at the read up here. Get the really nice pose right there. Just the figure showing off the mass, what you can do with some of the stands. And stand is not included in the package, which that's a disappointment. Come on, Storm Collectibles, just toss them in there. It doesn't hurt. You get this water bubble effect, and a lot of people were getting a little perverted with it. And then you got the really awesome lightning strike effect, which is probably how I'm going to have him posed on my display, because it just looks awesome. But let's go ahead and get this ninja out of the package and really see what he brings to the table. Out of the package, Rain looks fantastic. It looks really good. I mean, it looks like all the other ninjas, just in a different color and a little bit of different paint. He does come with the typical manual there, showing off and posed up how you can change out all the different effects and pieces. And I like the fact that Storm gives you those. I wish maybe we could sacrifice the manual for a stand, because you guys are advertising it. I don't want to have to pay separately for a stand. So he does come with a variety of hands. As you can see, he has fist hands on right now. So Rain comes with some flat palm hands. He also comes with some ready to mingle and grapple hands, with his fingers are slightly bent and thumbs bent compared to his open palm and karate chop hands. Then he comes with slightly more grippy hands. They're closed a lot more, and honestly, if you're a stop animation type person, these hands work great, because it goes from a flat karate chop hand and then the fingers start slowly crumpling down for a grip, which I think is really a cool thing to do, because some people like doing that stuff. And here we get his effects hands, where he's like shooting the water out of the palm of his hand. Now, what sort of bugged me a little bit, not this hand's fine, but they give you a fisted, definitely gripping hand, right? You only get one of these. So you get one like that, and it is for his right hand. This is only for his right hand. So you're limited to, like, you either, if you want this or this, you can only choose one. Why not give us this hand for that hand? It just, to me, it just didn't make sense of why they did that. I don't get it. If you guys understand why they did that, please comment down below. Let me know. I really am confused by that. But this hand is awesome. So I was really skeptical about this. And yes, get it out of your system. It could be, you know, whatever. Get the perverted stuff out of your head. We're talking about ninjas here that can shoot freaking water and bubbles and lightning and crap. But this hand's awesome. It has a nice, like, milky, sort of cloudy semen color liquid coming out, and But besides that, it's actually, the hand isn't the rubbery hand that we're used to. I'm taking it off because I want to bring it in closer. Here's, set you back here. Your one-handed rain. But this hand is actually casted in the harder plastic, sculpted very nicely. The paint, they matched as well as they could to the skin tone, but it's all done in this clear plastic. And I just really wanted to give them huge props, because matching paint to skin tone is a complete pain. The little bit of a bubble of extra paint at the bottom of the palm, but that's okay. Like, it's not anything horrible. You can actually see the clear part they didn't paint, and you can just really see the detail sculpted into this thing. Like, it is awesome. So it is a little bit more clear depending on how you rotate it. And it's awesome. I love the water effect. Before we actually get into his other main accessory, I want to take a look at his face here. You get this Mortal Kombat 2 mask with the wash or the paint in the vents, looking good. This side has a little bit more black paint, as you can see. Can't even see the purple lines. This one, not as much, so they went a little bit heavy on that. But let's pop this mask off. Come on, I want to see that old lady face. Yeah, old lady face. But then this mask should just pop right in like so, giving you that nice classic ninja look, which I think I will do the review with him with this on for the rest of the review. So we come to the last effect that he comes with, and he comes with this little electric blast, which is a translucent clear like purple. It gets darker towards the tip, and looks pretty good. It has 3 holes, so you can plug your Legos into there, and you can build off of this. So no, but seriously, this is the base of that effect. So with that base, you get all these really awesome looking translucent purple lightning effects. And each one is unique and different and sculpted totally different, which I am completely pleased that they just didn't give us 3 of the same thing. Like, look at that. They look awesome, like how the light hits it and everything. It's like almost has hints of blue and then purple and stuff like that. And you can actually plug these in however you want. It is your figure, your toy. So you can actually just pop these in any way you want. I'm going to put the thicker one in the middle, because that's how I would view him attacking with this. Why is this stuff not wanting to pop in as nicely as I would like to? Alright, you gotta push it in a little, give it a little bit of love in there. But either way, I mean, you can pretty much set your lightning however you want it to, and it's sort of leaning. That's not a good thing. Why are you... So it's very... I guess how you position your lightning, you got to worry about it tipping backwards. Like, that's not a good thing. So let me play around with this lightning. Finally, after finagling and really realizing that there are directions that can be used, I followed these where the placement, and it actually does stand properly. So you could probably mix and match them however you want, but I just put it based on how the directions told me, and it stands up fine. Of course, if you tip it, it does have a little bit of top heaviness to it, but it balances out, and it looks really cool. But let's dive into the figure itself. Now, this figure we've seen before. Now, we haven't seen this figure in these colors, but, you know, it's still the same ninja that I've reviewed numerous times, but you can really see that they capture that milky eyes. The eyes on him are almost like as if he's blind, which, you know, I guess his eyes might go that way because of staring at the lightning he's bringing down and stuff like that, but it still looks really, really cool. And I love the fact that the ninjas almost have like their own unique eye look, besides the color. So their eyes and their color are big standing outs for these figures and their effects. Articulation wise, he can look down quite a bit and he can look up quite a bit. So I love the rubber hood. He's got this part is like a second neck part, his little rubberized part right here. Like they use a lot of rubber on these figures, and I love it. He can lift his arm up that much. He's got the bicep swivel, got this awesome double jointed elbow. He's got the wrist bend and rotation. You know, even has butterfly joints that are in here as well. See that if you guys, I'm just going through it quickly. I have done this ninja reviews many times. He has really good ab crunch, as a ninja should, and he can lean back quite a bit as well to get that nice I got punch, blah blah blah. But I really am a huge fan of Storm Collectibles. At first I was very skeptical and didn't know what to think about these figures as they were coming out, and they came out with like the Street Fighters and stuff, and I was one of those guys. I was just like, man, I'm gonna pass on these. Then I finally invested, and I am not regretting it. My wallet might be, but look at that. Look at those splits, straight up Van Damme splits. Really like it. And kicking forward, he can kick himself a field goal. That's the great thing about these. Like, you get this nice articulation in these figures. I mean, I popped this foot off the even toe bends and stuff, and these guys are just clean as can be. I don't know. I'm trying not to be, you know, biased and stuff, but I mean, I really love these figures. Granted, everybody's been complaining, oh, they just reuse these molds multiple times. Well, that's what they did in Mortal Kombat. So guys need to just chill. And of course, they're going to do that. You know, same with like the cyborgs that are coming out. They're going to go what's more cost effective at the beginning. Because can you imagine having to do like each one a unique sculpt and everything? Mortal Kombat has so many characters. So let them get through the stuff that's, you know, easier on them, allows them to build up more money and stuff like that. So then they can start pumping out more figures that are more unique. That's at least my view of it. Again, the shin guards look great. They got the nice weathering, little hints of silver here and there. The feet are great. No peg holes on the feet. Surprised. I would like to see peg holes, but you know, they're that confident in these figures that they can stand in any position that you really want them to, that they don't need peg holes. Even though they showed flight stands, but can't really have a levitating ninja. But I really do like these figures. And let's see what type of pose I can get him set up with. I'm not going to mess with his effects, I don't think, but we'll see. How can I say no to these effects? I mean, look at that. Shooting water out of his hand. Has the lightning shooting down right next to him. I mean, it's just... Rain was always a pretty awesome character. And honestly, if you really think about his name and his colors, I mean, it's a huge, you know, homage to Prince. I mean, he's purple and his name is Rain. So Purple Rain. So in case you guys didn't know about that, there you go. Hopefully I blew somebody's mind there that didn't think about that or knew about that. So yes, we have ourselves Purple Rain. And these effects are great. I wish we would have got some fatality effects, maybe like a charred head, or they would have had like a separate, maybe like electrified skeleton, maybe increase the cost of the figure a little bit, but have like an electrified skeleton or just something. Because we get these cool effects, but there's no gore or anything that we can use to like replace parts and make him look like he's doing a fatality on somebody. But let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I want to show you guys, you know, when we talk about knocking stuff over. There we go. So as I always talk about their articulation, and I show you guys and say that these are so good that they can pose and everything. I wanted to do this on camera. So get the pose up there. Tell me that is not awesome. This figure is able to balance his entire weight, doing a high kick, a roundhouse kick. You really get that posability and functionality out of these figures, and I love it. I love the fact that Storm makes their joints to where they can actually do stuff like that and not feel like they're going to fall apart or that they can't withstand their weight. There's a lot of figures out there that can't even, barely support themselves on their own legs. And we get these guys that can do just so much. And I really, really enjoy the fact that they put that effort into these figures and give us nice articulated works of art. Like, I love it. So this hand popped out. And you will see that sometimes the hands do pop out just because you go to move it away. It's not supposed to move because they have like that little ball and it bends and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that. He's so awesome. But that really sums up my unboxing and review of Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Reign. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Like I said, I mean, the community's great. A lot of awesome collectors in there. A lot of people that are willing to help and give advice. And there's people that trade and, really, really cool stuff in that group. But again, that pre-order group. Join up. Just see what pre-orders coming out. You don't have to jump on anything right away. But I was able to obtain Reign and Smoke for a very low cost compared to other distributors. So definitely don't sleep on Toyco. Just like I'm telling you, don't sleep on Storm Collectibles. Amazing manufacturer, and Toyco is an amazing company, so definitely don't be sleeping on them. Join those Facebook groups, and I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.